as you guys can see from the title, today we are doing the finale of Decapanning Project Pan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this will be returning next year. My understanding is Miss Emily will be returning, bringing this back next year, as well as myself doing it. I am going to do it. This is one of the project pans that I am definitely bringing back. I love the whole concept behind it, the whole thrill and excitement and surprise of it. So that's why I am going to do it, because you never know what you're going to pop up. And it's not necessarily a project where it's geared towards what I am 100% going to pick. It's more of like, you got your thing, pick in that category or whatever the case may be. So it's a lot more fun for me and a lot more like in the moment kind of thing. And I love it. So I have my finale here of my 5 products. I was successful in some ways and then others not so much. It is what it is. It's the end of the year. I expected that from myself and I'm not putting so much pressure on myself. So we're going to get into it. Okay, so let's start out with our oldest products. 10 of Clubs was the first thing that popped up, and that was out of control category. I had randomized something in there, and that came out with the NARS Duo in Cordura. I don't know how to say it, whatever. So my goal was to hit 10 uses out of this. Last update, I had 5 uses and I still only had 5 uses. You guys, it was just, I had other things that I was reaching for, trying to meet goals on, trying to play around with that I just was not interested. I genuinely was not interested. So I didn't meet my goal on that one. It is what it is. The next one I had was the Blackjack, which was a random color generator. And for that, I rolled in a purple. I ended up rolling in this Almay Velvet Foil shade, and my goal was to use this 10 times again. I only used it 5 times since the last update. I didn't use it again, solely because, again, I was playing around with a lot more new makeup, playing around with new things that I wanted to test out, and these 2 things just took a back burner. There's nothing wrong with these products. I'm not decluttering them. I didn't use them because I didn't like them. I genuinely love both of these. I think both of these are amazing products. It's just one was I was using other colors in this category that just this was overshadowed, and this color is not a color I want to use right now, so it was very difficult to reach for. So these 2 I did not meet my goal on, unfortunately, in this project at all. All right, the next 3 products were 3 products that I rolled in last month. The first one was the Red Queen, and that was a Project Graveyard. The Laura Mercier Under Eye Setting Powder is what I wanted to bring in. So this is what I brought in here. My goal was to use this 20 times. I used it more than 20 times. I knew I would at least reach that goal because this is what I'm reaching for under my eyes at all times. Really enjoy it. Have it on my eyes today. It's a beautiful shade. Beautiful shade. It's a beautiful product. I really like it. So I met my goal on this one. Yay for me. Then we had the 4 of Clubs, which was the most recent purchase. It'll always be an eye product. Always my most recent purchase in any category, you guys. This is what I rolled in. My goal was to use this 5 times. I surpassed that as well. I ended up doing a whole review, swatch video. I already explained to you guys how I felt about this palette and my thoughts on it. So yeah, you can clearly see that it was really well loved, and I really like the colors of it. There's certain color combinations that I was able to do with this palette that turned out to be really, really beautiful and appropriate for the season, which I appreciated. So this also was a goal met. And last was a 10 of Hearts, which was an OG YouTube fave. For that, I rolled in the Mary Lou Manaza. My goal was to use this 20 times. This was not a chore to use 20 times. I ended up using it 20 times. I did not concentrate on the center of this. What I did is I concentrated more on wearing this down evenly, and I can see that I did that a little bit, just a little bit, because this is very full around this area, so it's going to take me a while to use up. So I figured, why not work around there? Beautiful product, still works fine, and it reminded me how good this is. This still stands the test of time. No glitter, beautiful reflection. You can use it lightly and it won't show like in your face, but you can also build it up to show it in your face and not show so much texture. At least on my face, it doesn't show texture. So I was able to meet that goal as well. Alrighty, folks. So out of this final round, 3 products I met my goal on, and 2 products I did not. Now, overall, I think I did really good in this project pan. This project pan, what it did for me was not necessarily a use up, empty out products kind of project pan. This was more of a usage goal, rotating through my makeup kind of project pan, and I think that's how I'm always going to treat this project pan. If I can finish something off or hit pan on it, I will, but the fun part about this project pan for me is rolling new things in because of the fun of getting a new card. So I'm never going to treat this project pan as a project pan to empty things out, to have long-term goals unless the prompt calls for that, because I want to show more in and out of products because it's a lot more fun to see what you get every month. So I don't have statistics for this project pan solely because I did not treat that as an empties project pan. It was a lot more usage goal than anything, and it will continue to be that way for me. It's just a lot more fun, a lot more excitement every month to see what I'm rolling in, what I'm rolling out, what cards are going to pop up, and it gives me an opportunity to rotate through my makeup without me having to choose things or solely being eye products. I have the liberty, depending on the prompt, to pick other things out. So that is it, you guys. Anything you need to know about this project pan, Miss Emily, will be down in the description box if you are interested in trying this out next year. I actually just purchased new playing cards for next year. I know, even though they're Christmas ones, I still love them, and I'm gonna use them all year round. I don't care. I love the playing cards. It just so happened I found them at a store, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna use those next year. If you guys know me, what kind of Christmas stuff I like, you might guess what kind of cards I got. Let me know down in the comment section if you know. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will put more videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then, adios.